Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala khatamin nabiyyin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qala Allah Ta'ala fi suratil Baqarah. قلنا اهبطوا منها جميعا فإما يأتينك مني هدى فمن تبع هدايا فلا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. Translation. Allah said, get down from here, all of you, and when guidance will come to you from me, then those who will follow my guidance will have no fear upon them, nor they will grieve. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave Adam alayhi salam, and he sent him to the earth. He did not send him back to the paradise right away. And sending it to the earth also makes sense because Allah made him the caliph of this earth, of this world. So he sent him down. But at the time when he was sending him down this to this earth, Allah gave some instructions, and these instructions are mentioned here. So we have seen that there are two types of knowledge. One is the you can say the worldly knowledge or the scientific knowledge that we see today, and in every time, in every era, we use that knowledge, and that the origin of that knowledge is all the knowledge Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave to Adam alayhi salam in the form of teaching him the names of everything. So that knowledge is exfoliating, and we are seeing more and more fruits of that knowledge. But the other knowledge, and that the first knowledge is the acquired knowledge. Okay, now the second knowledge is the knowledge of wahi, or the revealed knowledge, and that knowledge comes in the form of Allah's book, Allah's prophets, also Allah's miracles. And when all these knowledge, these guidance come, then the straight path is enlightened, and one can identify the straight path through this knowledge. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that whoever follow my guidance will not have any khawf or huzn. So we must understand these two words, the khawf. So any fear about any problem coming is fear, is khawf. While the problem already came on someone, then that becomes huzn. To give an example, somebody is sick, and the feeling that he may die is khawf. But if he dies, and then the sadness is huzn. So whoever follows the direction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not have any khawf or any huzn. Now the next ayah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا وَكَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا أُولَٰئِكَ أَصْحَابُ النَّارِ هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ. Translation. And those who disbelieve and deny our verses revealed, they will be in the companion. They will be the companions of hellfire. They will live in there forever. There are three types of the ayats of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The ayat Qurani, we know, the Quranic verses, the Quranic ayat, and the signs, the ayats that are present in the world. When we see a flower, when we see any creation, we connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the third type of ayats are present in ourselves. They also connect us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here in this ayah, two words, kufr and takzeeb, came, and we should understand what does it mean. Kufr meaning hiding heart's testimony, and takzeeb meaning denying the ayats with tongue. They are repeated in Quran and must be understood. The ayat afaqi, signs in the universe, try to convince every human heart that Allah is the creator. The ayat anfusi, the signs within each human being, also try to convince every human heart that Allah is our creator. The ayat Qurani helps and catalyzes the testimony of hearts and connects humans to Allah. Hiding the testimony of heart due to any worldly benefit is kufr. Takzeeb is a bigger sin, which is openly denying the ayahs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with one's tongue. So kufr and takzeeb are such big crimes that they result in eternal hellfire. O Rabbul Alameen, help us remain steadfast on the truthful testimony of our hearts and save us from any hint of kufr. O Rabbul Alameen, save us from verbal denying of your ayahs, your signs, that is takzeeb, and save us from the hellfire. Ameen. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.